Hello and welcome back to the Adventures of Tashaho. Last we left off, working on Forsaken quests, and currently starting the Silver Pine uh, quest achievement. Um, Starting with the Grand Executor Mortis.
Speak quickly.
You're just in time, Tanashabub. It is Tanashabub, right? Grand Executor Mortis looks at a sheet of paper. Yes, that would be the paperwork says, Tashan Hub. Grand Executor Mortis points to your name on the sheet of paper. Where was I? Oh yes, you're just in time. The Warcraft should be arriving at any moment to meet our leader and savior, the Dark Lady herself. Just stand by and be in your best behavior. I expect that when the demonstration is over, you'll all receive commendations.
Remember,
Where is that ogre-headed buffoon?
discipline.
Ah, speak of the devil.
This better be important, Sylvanas. You know how I detest this place and its foul stench. Why have you called for me? And more importantly, what are those scourge fiends doing here?
War Chief, so glad you could make it. With the death of the Lich King, many of the more intelligent Scourge became unemployed. Those fiends, as you so delicately put it, are called Valkyr. They are under my command now. And they are part of the reason that I asked to see you.
Get on with it, Sylvanas.
Very well, War Chief. I have solved the plight of the Forsaken. As a race, we Forsaken are unable to procreate. With the aid of the Valkyr, we are now able to take the corpses of the fallen and create new Forsaken. Agatha, show the War Chief.
What you have done here, Sylvanas, it goes against the laws of nature. Disgusting is the only word I have to describe it.
War Chief, without these new Forsaken, my people would die out. Our hold upon Gilneas and Northern Lordaeron would crumble.
Have you given any thought to what this means, Sylvanas? What difference is there between you and the Lich King now?
Isn't it obvious, War Chief? I serve the Horde.
Watch your clever mouth! Chromash, you stay behind and make sure the Banshee Queen is well guarded. I will be expecting a full report when next we meet. Remember, Sylvanas, eventually we all have to stand before our Maker and face judgment. Your day may come sooner than others.
This had better be good.
Well, that was unexpected. I am not one to doubt our War Chief, but never mind. We have work to do. I'm sure the Dark Leader and the War Chief will get this all worked out.
Dark Lady, watch over you. What now?
The battle over this region still rages, Tanashanub. Although we soundly beat back the Ghanaian defense and took Ghanaians for the Horde, a small group of rebels managed to escape. The Ghanaians Liberation Front, as they call themselves, make attacks of opportunity against our forces in the field. The rebels have had a few minor victories and now grow brazen in their assaults. The time to strike is now, Tashaho. Venture south into the wilds of South Silverpine and kill any rebels that you cross.
Our time will come.
What do you
Lord
need?
Romish. All able-bodied members of the Horde are hereby ordered to report to High Executor Dart Tatha at South Point Gate in Hillsbrad Foothills. The Forsaken War Machine marches over onward, securing Lordaeron for the Horde. To reach South Point Gate, you must follow the south road through Silverpine Forest and take the east fork leading to the Hillsbrad Foothills. Onward, sister. Destiny calls.
May your blades never dull.
Apothecary with a bloom.
What is it?
You have no doubt heard about the incident that transpired at the Wrathgate in Northrend, yes? Due to those unfortunate events, we are strictly forbidden from using the strain of life-shattering blight that we finally perfected. Now we have rules and regulations and other nonsense. They've given us a neutered version of the perfect blight and expect us to weaponize it. If I'm going to cap functional, I'll need several bags full of ferocious doomweed. You'll find it all over Silverpine.
Goodbye.
High Apothecary Shaba Tavine.
I am forsaken.
If we're going to get this new blight up and running, we'll need clean beast guts. The problem is that clean beast guts are a rare commodity in Silverpine Forest. Most of the beasts have succumbed to disease and thus only have disease organs. Do a sweep of the forested area east of here for wogs and grizzled bears. Kill only the non-disease variety and rip out their entrails. Bring me all of the clean guts that you can stuff back into your backpack.
Dark Lady watch over you.
The beast came from nowhere. Thanks, that beast was a handful. They won't take our land without a fight. Come on, jeez. Oof. That drop blade sucked.
I'm listening.
Remember, I can only use clean beast guts for the new strain of blight we're developing.
Embrace the
Excellent.
shadow.
With these guts and the Ferrer's Doom Read, we'll be able to test out our new strain of blight. Now to select a suitable target.
Beware.
Hello.
Have you collected the ferocious Doom Weed I've requested?
Victory for some.
Agony abounds, friend. The land itself threatens to devour us, and yet we persist. I wonder why that is. With this Doom Weed and the guts and gore that Tiva needs, we might have something suitable to send to this Forsaken front.
Trust no one. I am forsaken.
Tashaho has returned, and in one piece. Defender of Silverpine, Redeemer of the Horde, Tashaho, your bravery must be rewarded.
Beware the living.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The concoction is finally ready, but before I can put my seal of approval on the strain, we'll need to run a field test. Speak to Bat Commander Maggot Breath here at High Command and requisition a bat. The bat will take you to the Dawning Isles east of here across the Lordmere Lake, right into the heart of depravity, the Vilefin Murloc dens. Use the concoction against the Murlocs and report the results back to me. These results being that you killed them all, as commanded.
Our time will come.
This had better be good.
Bat Handler Maggot Breath. What do you want? Can't you see I have a bat droppings to clean up? I need to take these bats to the Dawning Isles.
Trust no one.
You better bring that bat back in one piece, Tashaho. Potent enough to exterminate 1,000 murlocs. I think I'll put it on the table. You've done well, Tashaho. The great work around here gets rewarded.
Victory for Sylvanas.
This Doctor Commander Belmont.
I'm listening.
Do you know what Mortis attends Nub to your name, Tashaho? Nub is your... oh. Because he is an incompetent psychopath that has trouble seeing through his oversized helmet. Nub is your classification. You're not part of the new Undercity Battalion. But enough with the comedy. I sent Deathstalker York on a shadow operation 2 days ago. Her goal was to get information on the Gunnias Liberation Front and return. 3 days and no word from her. Head southwest to the Ivar patch and look for Yurik Tashaho.
Our time will come.
Belmont gets a little nervous and sends some newbie to look for me. Listen, I've been stalking out the old Ivar cottage from inside this outhouse for 3 days. Your presence threatens the whole damn operation. There's no time to explain. We have to act now or this mission will be compromised. The Gilnear's Liberation Front leader, Darius Crowley, has been meeting with other Worgen inside the cottage for the past 3 days. I'm not sure what's going on, but we need to get inside the cottage and find a good hiding place for where we can eavesdrop. It's now or never, Taran. We may never get another shot. Just promise me if I don't make it, you'll return to Forsaken High Command and inform Belmont of whatever we discover. We haven't got much time. Crowley will be arriving shortly. Let's go. There, hide in the armory. I'll hide in the shadows next to you. Have you given any more thought to my proposal, Ivar? Why trust you now, Crowley? You abandoned us, left us to die. If we're to win this war, we will need your help. Our packs must unite. The Forsaken will destroy us otherwise. You are the alpha male, Ivar. The rest of the pharaohs in Silverpine will do as you command. I don't care about your war, Crowley, but I have seen firsthand what the Forsaken are capable of doing. It is true. They hunt us, slaughter the defenseless. So you will help. I will gather my pack. It would appear that we're being watched, Crowley. You have grown soft. Likely Grayman's fault. Treacherous little pup. What say you now, spy? I live and die for the Banshee Queen. I was hoping you'd say that. I will prepare the pack and it will take some time to gather them all, but we will join, for now. Alas, poor Yurik. I knew her well, Tashaho, an assassin of infinite courage. Now tell me what's going on. What do you and Yurik discover?
Beware the living.
Belmont hands you a sealed envelope. Deliver the report to Lady Sylvanas Windrunner. It is my assessment of the situation in Silverpine based on you and Yurik's fieldwork. We do not stamp out the Worgen insurgents, they will overrun us. The time to act is now.
Victory for Sylvanas.
I've no time for games.
In death we are reborn.
We are the Forsaken.
Kneel before your
We will
queen
slaughter
Tashaho.
anyone who stands in our
Proudly,
way.
a gnat, an insect, waiting to be crushed beneath my boot heel. So he thinks to reuse the fair Worgen of Silverpine? We shall show him and his allies the might of the Forsaken. But first we must clean up the mess made by the Warsheet's fleet. Without their aid, we may lose this war.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Our reinforcements from Kalandra arrived last night. 3 orc gunships full of supplies, weapons, and soldiers. 3 orc gunships lost to Bloodfang's damned Worgen. How could an entire orc fleet lose to a small band of enemy combatants that eye any siege or weaponry? An important question that you will answer for me. Gather your gear and report to the Orc Admiral Hatchet at the Forsaken Rear Guard, southwest of here. Get those orcs operational, Tashaho. I await your full report. Alright. I'll burn this place to the ground before I am shamed in the eyes of Hellscreen.
Strength. Greetings. Go with honor.
This fiasco may go down as one of the biggest embarrassments in the history of naval warfare. How did this happen? Drunk happen. That's how.
May your blades never dull.
We may not have to live down the shame of this defeat, Tashaho. The War Chief will likely have us all executed instead. I'll be damned if we go down without a fight. Although the whole beached head is overrun by Bloodfang Worgen, there may still be hope. I want you to accompany one of the sea pups to the beachhead, directly west of here, and recover our supplies. Return to me when the pup can carry no more.
Fight well, friend.
Warlord Torek. Where's you going, Captain? Oh, that's a pup. Alright.
Thrallhall.
It's the Goblin's fault, Turin. Hick. You see, we set off for Silverpine from Bilgewater Harbor over in Azura. Huge mistake that was. Never seen such a den of inequity and sin existed in our great empire. Those damnable goblins fuel our every vice and set off to sail with barrels full of ale. Heck, the shame of it all leaves a mark greater than any scar. Honor must be restored. Kill the bloodfeeding Worgen that ambushed us. They're scavenging the wreckage of the Southwest.
Go forth to victory.
Apothecary Wormcud.
What is it?
Have you seen the huge lumbering Ettins roam in the forest? Cursed things from Gaunes. Now they wander the land searching for their next juicy meal. We've managed to subjugate and unite some of them to hollow wagons and others. They must be killed. Unfortunately, we can't spare any soldiers to do the job. That's where you come in, Shaman. I have a plan, but it's going to require some materials. Head into the forest around this base and collect diseased beast organs.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
others? I don't think so.
What are you looking for? Be safe.
Oh, I only get it for 28 minutes. Oh well. Ooh.
I don't have a target.
I am forsaken.
We are forsaken. This is how we do it, Shaman.
Trust no one.
Excellent. Now to prepare the meal.
Goodbye.
Take this cage, Shaman. I placed inside of it one of our own mutant bush chickens with a few light modifications. With the butt of a push chicken is a stick of dynamite laced with gunk from the diseased organs you brought me. Take the cage out of the surrounding forest and locate the wandering forest kitten. Place the chicken and sit back as my masterwork does the job. The ensuing explosion should be efficient to kill the kitten or greatly weaken it, allowing you to finish it off.
Remember, patience, discipline.
That's still recharging.
This is not so bad. Maybe a little heavy, but me okay. Heavy. No can see nothing. This is giving me a hernia. Captain, what is a hernia? You can see where we're going, what doing. Please kill me.
I need to target something first. That spell isn't working.
Hello.
Apothecary won't crud last maniacally. Was there ever any doubt, and Etten is no match for science.
Our time will come.
I'll try it. This is what I want to look like, and I'm not sure if I do entirely. Like, that's good, but the gloves, yeah, I don't think I have those gloves. No. Oh, actually, that might be him right there. Okay, good to know.
McGraw.
Looks as though you really gave this work a beating, and in the process lifted the same haze that cast over us. Perhaps the sea dogs will quit drinking now. Who am I kidding? Ha!
For the Horde.
Mokra. Go forth to victory.
With those crates and hard steel thunder, with our weaponry returned, we have a chance to redeem ourselves.
May your blades never dull.
Some would say that we are lucky to be alive. Those people would be idiots. At least we had died. At least had we died, we would have not have had to face the War Chief's wrath. Alas, what's done is done. Now we must attempt to regain our lost honor. The third ship in our fleet sank off the coast of the skittering dark, northwest of here. Those that made it to shore quickly found themselves swarmed by giant spiders of the area and encased in webbing. If there are no survivors who must free them, go to Tashaho, to the skittering dark.
Go with honor.
Loktar.
Vengeance is all-consuming, Tashaho. Our third ship sank off the coast of the skittering dark northwest of here. The men that made it off the boat are either captured or killed by skitterweb spiders of the region. For that, the spiders must die. All of them. Travel to the skittering dark and crush those insects. Be on the lookout for the monarchs. Perhaps if we can find her, we can end this menace forever.
Strength.
The root of this evil must be found and destroyed. The Skitterweb monarch must be nearby, no doubt hiding in the nearby cave. The Skitterweb monarch is nearby. You can put an end to the Skitterweb menace by killing her. Find the broodmother at the end of the cave in the skittering dark and destroy her.
I don't have
Where is she? Well, I'm just killing time, as well kill as many as I can. I feel like you guys need to leave. What the heck is this? Ah, don't tell me it's glitched. No, don't come back in.
strength and honor. Fight well, friend.
Lotar Tashaho, once the ale wears off, my orcs will be ready.
Strength.
Okay. There it is.
Speak, friend.
You rescued our orcs and killed the Skitterwhip monarch. We owe you a great debt of gratitude. You saved us from all certain extinction, Tashaho. I'm sure we can rouse those drunken idiots now.
May your blades never dull.
Lokta. Go forth to victory.
Admiral Hatchet hands you an envelope sealed with the marks of the Horde. This is your accommodation letter. It's the least I could do given the circumstances. Return to Lady Sylvanas when runner with the letter and inform her of your status. Let her know that we are ready to march on her command. Goodbye, Tashaho. You are an excellent soldier. Northeast, ma'am, to Forsaken High Ground.
Go with honor.
To Forsaken High Command.
Hello. Do not.
What joy is there in this curse?
And the orcs.
I have no time for games.
Sylvanas raises an eyebrow. So the orcs are in order. Sylvanas reads the combination letter. Recover their supplies, kill the dozen Worgen, topple an Etten, free the soldiers and destroy the Skitterwhip monarch. I rarely say this to Tashaho, but I am impressed. Perhaps your ability matches your aspirations. We shall see. For now you will be tested.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Fenris Island sends a defiant at the heart of Lodomor Lake, a cruel memory of the time long since past. Though no longer infested by no vermin, a new threat has emerged. Human refugees, driven from the holdings in Hillsbrad, have fled to the Fenris Hold Isle in hopes of escaping the defeat of our hands. A cruel error on their part. You are to take Attica with you to Fenris Isle and slaughter all humans. She will raise the fallen as forsaken, bolstering our forces in the process. Do not fail me, Tashaho. Okay, I guess I just have to go. There something you need to be doing? Life is meaningless. It is in the afterlife that we are truly tested. Rise to a bed refugee, become a forsaken. You serve the Banshee Queen, now mortal. Rise and destroy our enemy.
I'm out of time.
I see everything, Tashaho. Through Agatha, all is known to me. You must strike at their leaders, Tashaho. You will find them holed up in the old keep. Battle your way inside and find the holdouts. Turn them for your queen. None shall escape the mighty grasp of the Forsaken. Oh. Hurry, my lord, the enemy is upon us. This way, Tashaho, we will take them by surprise. The Forsaken have broken through your defenses, Magistrate. You are out of time. A decision must be made. Die in battle and be raised as a servant of the Forsaken, or drink in my blood and be reborn as Worgen, immune to the depravity of the Forsaken. Help us destroy the Forsaken and retake Lordaeron for the Alliance. We would rather die than be turned into Worgen, but seeing as how even death proves no relief from the atrocities of this war, we choose vengeance. Run.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone
It would
who
seem that
stands
Crowley is
in
more
our
formidable
way.
than I anticipated. Still, he is a man, flesh and blood, full of secrets. Secret that I know all about. You have served me well, Tashaho. I could use someone of your ability at a splinter. I have a plan to deal with Crowley and his insurgents once and for all. Will you help?
What joy is there in this curse?
Ride with me to the Flesher, Tashaho. There are many things I wish to discuss with you. It is imperative that you understand the history of Lordaeron and the plight of the Forsaken.
I have not always been the Banshee Queen, and my people have not always been the Forsaken. Long ago, this land comprised the northern kingdoms of Lordaeron, ruled by King Tyrannus Menethil. Tyrannus had a son named Arthas. Arthas. Even saying his name makes my body quiver in rage. This man-child, Arthas, took for himself a cursed blade known as Frostmourne. Through Frostmourne, Arthas killed his own father and raised this land along with every living creature in it. My own death came at the hands of Arthas when he and his armies sacked my homeland, Quel'Thalas, and murdered my people. In his vast cruelty, Arthas severed my spirit from my body and raised me as a banshee to serve in his Scourge army. A similar fate befell all that would die to the Scourge war machine. In death, they were reborn as mindless undead, but Arthas was not invincible. With each passing day, his power waned, his grip over the will of the damned loosening. It was when Arthas was at his weakest that I struck. And though the hour of his atonement had come, the worm managed to escape his fate, returning to the frozen wastes of Northrend. With Arthas gone, so too was the control he held over the undead masses of Lordaeron. After recovering my body, I freed the remaining Scourge that were left behind. From the cruelty and mercilessness of Arthas, the man who would be Lich King, the Forsaken, were born. Our goal, our sole purpose, was to destroy the Lich King. We threw our lot in with the Horde, and began our journey towards redemption. Now, the Lich King is dead, and we have returned. The people who called this land their home in life do so in death as well. But the Alliance does not recognize our rights. They claim this land as their own, while attempting to invalidate the claims of the founders of this kingdom. I will never allow it. Never! Lordaeron belongs to the Forsaken. Always and forever. We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
Do you now understand the importance of our mission here? Crowley and his Alliance dogs must be stopped.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
A convoy of veteran troopers and Forsaken catapults were ambushed earlier today while attempting to cross Olsen's Farthing directly south of here. It was a total loss. All troopers were killed and all catapults destroyed. Bloodfang's pack was responsible for the ambush, though likely they have all fled back into the hills, preparing their next cowardly strike. Their day will come, but for now I want you to go to Olsen's Farthing and honor our fallen, recover their Forsaken insignias.
What do you need?
Thank the word chief that you're here, Tashaho. I've made a critical error with the Sea Dogs and I need your help to rectify the situation. You see, I sent them out against the War King coming from Nair's Isle stone cold sober. They attacked a piece and promptly got their butts handed to them. Many of them died, but a few still live, barely clinging on to dear life. Take this barrel of ale to the decrepit fields east of here and force it down the throats of fallen Sea Dogs.
Be safe.
Greetings.
Those that survived the assault on Fernaris managed to drink the blood of the wolf. They turned into ferocious worgen, hell-bent on vengeance. Now they paddle across Lordaeron Lake and assault my Sea Dogs. Many have already been killed. The worgen monsters must be stopped. Make your way to the decrepit hills east of here and kill the Hillsbrad worgen that infest the area. Once you've killed them, make your way to the Horde communication panel located at the docks. I'll be in touch.
Go forth to victory.
haven't got all day.
Yeah.
Beware the living.
Nice.
I have exactly what you need. Embrace the shadow.
Crush and clubber. Bobber slobber. What? Roar! Hell of a kick to that ale.
What is it? Victory was upon us.
Hatcher's communication device crackles. Hatchet here. Are they all dead? The communication console hums. Those workers you killed were the scouting party. There are hundreds more coming. Look for like Crowley and Bloodfang made the blood offering it to every human in Lordaeron. Get in one of those short cannons and send them all back to their makers. Let the waters of Lodamere Lake run red with their blood.
I can't cast it. That's still recharging. I can't cast it. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast it. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast it.
No, boo.
Loktar.
Aha, I knew it. Lesson learned, I suppose. We will not fail again. I will be sure to have some ale on hand at the front lines.
Go forth to victory.
Strength and honor.
Though you killed a large number of the newly turned Worgen, many more are sure to appear. Still, their assault will have softened. Well done, Tashaho.
Quite well, friend.
Maybe I'll swap. Those seem to match me with the aesthetic. But I like the other one more with the knife, though. It looks like a group of the ambushers stayed behind. Make them pay for the insolence. Kill all of the Bloodfang stalkers at Ulston's Farthing for Sylvanas, for the Horde. The Magic Queen voice invades your thoughts. You have avenged the fallen, Tashaho, but there is more to be done. The Magic Queen's voice invades your thoughts once more. Search the nearby farmhouse for alliance stragglers. Keep an eye out for any information that can lead us to Crowley and Bloodfang. Seek to destroy all that would stand in your way, Tashaho. Shovel Meathead. What is your status? The Banshee Queen's words float in your head. This block documents a reading with Ivar Bloodfang. The location mentioned is the Deep Elm Mine. I know of this place. It only has one entrance. We should corner and crush them. The Banshee Queen speaks to your mind. We must act quickly, Tashaho. We must not give them a chance to flee. We must dispatch of the squadron of my most powerful elite. I'm also sending the horsemen with them to ensure that nothing goes wrong. Meet them at the Deep Elm Mine east of the Olsen's Farthing and crush those rats. Did I not lead any of these seas? Jeez.
time for games.
Have you recovered the insignias?
What joy is there
I
in
will
this
see to it that these
curse?
insignias are returned to the Undercity at once. The Register will place their names in our records so that their sacrifice will never be forgotten.
Be quick about your business. Our time will come.
Let's take a swig. Okay,
Speak
that's what that
quickly.
feels like.
Goodbye.
Mr. Fortelski.
Speak quickly.
I suppose we're to corner them first, then crush, huh?
Goodbye.
The mistress has put me in charge of this lot. Our primary mission is to get in there, corner the rats, and kill them all, including Bloodfang. You've done us a solid service in getting this in the information to Tashaho. Join it in the glory and help us drive a sword through their miserable skulls. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll call the charge.
Beware the living.
Ready then? Then let's get a move on. Try and keep up, Tashaho. Onward, brothers and sisters. What's this then? Your doom. Bomb! It's a trap! Run! Remember this day. This is the day that Forsagdi saved your hide. Now go back. Get back to Sylvanas.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter
What?
anyone who
Savannah
stands
shrieks.
in our way.
Crowley. Bastards. Those were some of our strongest soldiers. I've underestimated Crowley and Bloodfang for the last time. Clearly they are an enemy the likes of which we have never seen, willing to sacrifice their own to set up a trap like this. Unheard of in the Alliance warfare.
What are we if not slaves to this torment? What joy is there in this curse?
The time has come to destroy Crowley, Bloodfang, and every dog at their command. To do this through, we require cunning and planning the likes of which they would never dare dream. As one of my most trusted soldiers to Tashaho, I need you to go to Forsaken Forward Command, located in Golneas, and report to Deathstalker Command Belmont. I have sent Belmont ahead with my plans. He awaits your arrival. Arthur will escort you to Forward Command. Tell me when you are ready, and I will send you on your way. Do not be afraid. I will not let you fall. Deathstalker Commander Belmont.
I'm listening.
Well, if it isn't Tanashanub, I hope you're ready for battle, because that's all you'll find in this hellhole. We're at the heart of the contested territory, and those working mongrels won't give an inch. The Dark Lady sent you to Azeroth here for a very special purpose. Before you tell you more, we must take preparations. Head east to the forest of Ganeris and search near the trees and rocks of the region for a special plant known as wolfsbane. Gather as much of the wolfsbane as you can carry and return to me. Our mission here goes far beyond the scope of the battlefield Tashaho. In time, all will be revealed.
Trust no one. This had better be good.
Forward Commander Onslaught. Onslaught salutes.
Remember,
I don't know much about how much longer we hold out for now, Tashaho. Crowley and Bloodfang's Worgans know every hidey hole and safe spot in Gilneas. 1 minute they're standing in front of you, and the next they're gone. We're gonna lose this war to attacks of opportunity, even though we have superior military presence. But Mama didn't raise no quitter. Forsaken until the end, my friend. Head west to the headlands and help our soldiers from the front lines. Kill the attacking Worgen rebels.
victory for Sylvanas. Goodbye.
Communications are down from all of our frontline outposts, Tashaho. As of right now, I don't have a damn clue as to the status of our troops in Gilneas. We need to re-establish communications. I need you to head west to the south headlands and find our outposts to the coast. For now, the soldiers that are likely all dead, but their FCD might be operational. Grab the device and get back to me.
Beware the living.
That spell isn't ready. Still recharging.
Can you reach this bar? Let me see. Did you get the Wolfsbane?
Victory for
Belmont takes the
Sylvanas.
Wolfsbane from you. Good. Now just do as Forward Commander Onslaught commands. Try your best to fit in with the rest of the soldiers. We don't want the Ymnir's Liberation Front to get suspicious. Oh, and you don't know where they're watching us? Right now there are 5 different Organ spies looking down on our position. Just be calm and follow orders. I'll let you know when you are ready to proceed.
Our time will come. Hello, Dark Lady.
Recover FCD. With this device I will be able to communicate with you in the field. Now to check the rest of the front line outpost.
Patience, discipline.
If I could still breathe, let out a sigh of relief. Don't get too comfortable though, Tashaho. Your mission here has just begun.
Trust no one.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Tashaho. What I'm about to ask you to do is suicide. Chance of failure is about 95%. All communication with Death Watch outposts has been severed. With the war constantly rushing us, we have no means by which to get to Death Watch to check our soldiers. I need you to head south to the outpost and check on our soldiers. I'll keep in contact through the Forsaken communication device. From here on out, let's keep clear off the main road.
Beware the living. Goodbye. I have exactly what you need. Embrace it.
The FCD crackles with static. Dead Watch is lost? This is bad, Tashaho. Real bad. If Dead Watch is compromised, it means we've lost Gunna City. The FCD hums. Our next outpost is Russek's Guard, located due east of Dead Watch. Make your way to Ruddick's while avoiding the working rushers, Tashaho. You don't want to deal with those monsters by yourself. If you make it there one piece, look for Captain Rudsack. Just be prepared for the worst. Captain Rustock. After we lost Gunna City, the port fell. Humans are here. Reinforcements from Stormwind. They slaughtered my men, left me alive to witness their strength, to tell High Command, to tell them that the 7th Legion are here. 7th Legion. They rushed us from in the dead of night. Their captain barked orders as their submariners slaughtered my men. Then he came to me, put up his face in mine, and said something I'll never forget. My name is Master Sergeant Pietro Zarin, officer in the 7th Legion. When you see your soldiers being slaughtered in your nightmares, if you even still dream, remember my name and tremble. Avenge my soldiers. Kill the 7th Legion accompanying the Cathedral Quarter of Gunna City, southwest of here. The FCD buzzes. The 7th Legion Elite Special Ops Regiment. They've been here behind the scenes for almost every major offensive and military engagement the Alliance has ever done. This is bad news. How did they get past our warships? And where are the orders? And what orders are they? They're here. We need to get our hands on the orders. This Pietro character will undoubtedly have vital information. Find him in the Cathedral Quarter in the Gunna City and take him out. Search his course for clues.
I can't cast that yet.
Master Sergeant Pietro Zorro. Zoran, your first objective is to take and hold the cathedral quarter of Ganea City. From there, I want you to work with Lord Crowley's Worgen to push forward into enemy territory. Take out their near outposts and cut their lines of communication. King Varian has assured me that a full armada of warships is en route and should arrive any day. Once the rest of the fleet is here, we will launch an all-out assault on Forsaken, Northwood Command, and best those worthless maggots back to Silver Pine Forest. Once Grenadiers is circulating in Alliance control, we will begin the preparations for retaking Lordaeron. For the glory of the Alliance. High Commander Halford Warbane. P.S. We will launch a signal flare when we are ready to attack Forsaken Forward Command. Keep your soldiers on high alert. Status. The FCD crackles with electricity. An Alliance armada is en route. How could this have happened? Forward Commander Onslaught cuts out for a moment. You hear Worker howling in the background. You've got to hurry to Tashaho. We're being overrun here at Forward Command. The FCD buses. Looking around the cathedral quarter. There should be a telescope nearby that the 7th Legion uses for spying. Find it and use it to scout the harbor. We need to find out how the 7th Legion got past our fleet. Hurry to Tashaho. We can't hold these beasts back much longer. What does tomorrow bring? Never mind, it's not here. Alliance reinforcements have arrived. The FTD crackles with electricity. Torpedoed. We had everything at the water line covered, but nothing below the line. They must have struck in beneath our defenses and then blown our warships to smithereens. And now the rest of the Alliance fleet is nearly here. The FCD buzzes. Howls can be heard in the background. Tashaho, do you read me? Come in, Tashaho. This is likely my final transmission. The Worgen have overrun Forsaken Forward Command. It is now only a matter of time before the base is lost. Belmont and the Valkyr Athera have left. Belmont mentioned that they will rendezvous with you at Everstone Village, located to the northeast. Find Belmont, Tashaho. Our mission, our very existence depends on it. You are our final hope. Though we were shamed in battle, the enemy was not victorious. I will not soon forget this, Tashaho. If I make it back to Silver Pine, I will likely retire from the service. War is not in my blood. Death Stalker Commando Belmont. Oh, yeah. Forward Commander Onslaught fought until the bitter end to Tashaho. It took a pack of a bloodthirsty worgen to finally bring him down. We must not let his death or the death of all our soldiers and Ganaris go in vain. Our mission must succeed. Now I will reveal to you why you are here.
Our time will come.
Lord Vincent Godfrey spent his life defending the kingdom of Delneus. When the Worgen curse ravaged this land, Godfrey was one of the first Ganaris to take up arms against the beast. It is said that upon discovering that his king was infected by the curse, Godfrey took his own life. He would rather be dead than serve the very creatures that he had defended his home against. We are going to give him a second chance to Tashaho. Together we will battle southeast towards Tempest Reach to collect his corpse. The FTC buzzes. This is Commander Lorna Crowley of the Gilneris Liberation Front. If you are hearing this message, then we know that the Alliance has once again controlled Gilneris. Lay down your weapons and surrender. Failure to comply will result in your death. Our forces have locked onto your position and will arrive shortly. Resistance is futile. Well, we gotta... You passed me. Godfrey will be our ace in the hole. With his knowledge of Ganaris and all of Worgen, we cannot fail. We were hoping that you wouldn't surrender peacefully. The Banshee Queen sees all.
I need to be closer.
I am forsaken.
Lord Vincent Godfrey, the name itself invokes feelings of dread in the hearts of Worgen.
Lady, watch over you.
No time to bask in battle glory, Tashaho. We need a job to do. I have no doubt more of those beasts are on the way.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Here we are, Tashaho. Here is a little rutted, but no worse for wear. We must hurry before the Alliance finds us.
I am forsaken.
With our mission objective secured, the time has come for us to make our escape. The Daenerys is lost, and with the aid of Godfrey and his lieutenants, we will have it back in no time at all. For now, Tashaho, fly back to Arthura to the Forsaken Front in southeastern Silver Pine Forest. The Banshee Queen awaits your arrival.
Victory for Sylvanas.
What about you, Belmont? How will you get back? I'll be fine, Arthura. The Worgen lost their scent. It's doubtful that they even know we're here. I'll probably make it back to the Forsaken Front before you 2 or 3. Now move out. You must not keep the Banshee Queen waiting. So be it. Farewell, Belmont. Oh my, hang on tight.
I have no time for games. What joy is there in this
I have no
curse?
doubt that you would succeed, Tashaho. I hope you understand why I kept the true purpose of your mission a secret. Should Crowley and Bloodfang have found out about our plan, they would have surely gotten to Godfrey first and disposed of the body. Stand by, Tashaho. The time for their rebirth is at hand.
I have no time for games. We are the Forsaken.
You are
We will
unwavering in your
slaughter
loyalty to the
anyone who
Forsaken,
stands
Tashaho.
in our way.
Know that what you have done for us, for the Horde, will not go unnoticed. With Lord Godfrey and his men recovered, we have a great advantage over the Gonanius Liberation Front and the rest of the Alliance dogs. Now stand by my side as Lord Godfrey is reborn as one of us. Together we will bring him and his men into the fold. Rise, Lord Vincent Godfrey. Be reborn as the instrument of my vengeance. I live again. You live to serve me, Godfrey. Together we will crush the Worgen uprising and retake Ylneris for the Forsaken. For the Horde. Yes, of course. The irony of what I've become is not lost upon me, Lady Sylvanas. Though I have always said, better dead than Worgen. Prepare your men. The Gonanius Liberation Front amasses at the Greystone Wall. Soon their reinforcements from Silver Stormwind will arrive. We have not a minute to waste. Armor, weapons, whatever you may need, you will find in the supply depot behind me. Now go. As you wish, Banshee Queen. Once again, you have impressed me, Tashaho. Without your aid, you would not have made this far. Walk with me.
What are we if not slaves to this
Today
torment?
marks the new beginning of the Forsaken and to the end of the Alliance in Lordaeron.
I have no time for games.
While Godfrey and I make preparations for our assault upon Ganeas, I want you to lead our attacks upon Umber Hill, directly east of here. The former Dalaran Magi of Umber Hill have erected a magical barrier that somehow cloaks them from vision. They currently reside within some type of pocket dimension, awaiting orders from the Alliance to begin their attack. We must prevent their assault by making a preemptive strike. Venture into Umber Hill and buy information that would grant access to the mages. Dashala. Wait, do I have to use Dashala? Do I have to fight you to you? That's weird. The Magi on Umber Hill have employed foul magic to keep us away. Elemental servitors created with immunities that we cannot breach protect their territory. Venture east to Umber Hill and slay the unyielding elemental servitors that guard the town and recover their cores. Bring their cores back to me so that I may devise a method by which we are able to destroy them all. Ooh. Next one should do it. Woof. The drop rate is rough. Have you recovered the servitor cores? Well done, Tashaho. The praise the Banshee Queen lashes upon you is apparently not unfounded.
What are we if not slaves to this
Have
torment?
you found anything yet? Clever mages, the codex is sealed by a magical ward. Pity that they haven't clear enough to realize that former archmages of Dalaran are now forsaken.
What joy is there in this curse?
This is Alted. Nice. Take the Codex and travel north to the Fletcher. Once there, find Dalar Darwin Dawnweaver. Dalar is a former archmage of the Kirin Tor. Surely he would be able to bring down the protective ward surrounding this codex and pry its secrets loose. Hurry, Tashaho. Yay. Darlar Dawnweaver.
Better be good.
Yes, what is it?
Dark Lady.
The Dark Lady requires my expertise? Well, of course. Give it here, girl.
Beware the living.
Dark Lady is correct in her assertion that I am unable to lock the Codex. Unfortunately, I need a signet ring from a Dalaran Archmage to do it. And my own ring has taken when I died many years ago, but there still might be a way. When Dalaran was floated away, the outskirts of the city remain. Far to the east lies the ruin of Dalaran. It is there that you will find an archmage known as Vilios. Take his signet ring and bring it back to me. You may use the portal behind me to get to the crater.
Our time will come.
Under ordinary circumstances, I am not a vengeful man. In fact, I am somewhat of a pragmatist. You see, particularly is a paradoxical notion of to vengeance. Most revenge ploys are highly impractical. But, in this case, since you've already going to ruins of Dalaran, you might as well kill every Dalaran afflicted human that you see. The reason that I want them dead range from hatred to anger to betrayal, and I assure you they are all legitimate gripes. Do this for me and I will pay you handsomely.
Trust no one.
They say that I was named after the magical city of Dalaran. I say that they named Dalaran after me.
Goodbye.
Dalaran, yeah. Okay. We will have to part the relics of the Dalaran Archmages from my dead hands.
What is it?
I thought for sure that the death of dozens of my most hated enemies I would feel a great burden lifted from my shoulders. Sadly, I do not feel a thing. Perhaps I am a psychopath. Okay. Alright.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Did you recover a Dalaran Archmage signet ring?
Victory for
Perfect.
Sylvanas.
I hope this won't be too much trouble to come by, Tashaho. Relios will be a pupil of mine back when I was a mortal man, thereby making him an incompetent and formidable adversary. I suppose I should have warned you ahead of time. Now, let us see the ring. Dalaran trails the ring across the spine of the codex. There we are.
Remember, patience.
Dalar flips through the codex. Haha. Ah, that's bad. Dalar closes the codex and looks up to you. With this ring and only one may enter the pocket dimension at Amber Hill. That person will then need to fight through an army of magi and kill the archmage that is generating the phase from the inside. Only then will the dimensional fold ejecting all of the magi. The portal to entry is hidden at the back of the cave in Bernardin's Perot. That's all I know. Take the ring back to Sylvanas.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Okay, about 10 more.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone
What have you
who
learned?
stands in our way.
Only one may enter. I know just the person for this mission. Sylvanas nods at you. I will prepare our forces and have them at the ready.
I have no time for games.
Sylvanas handed you the signet ring. Take the ring and make your way to Baron's Peril, southeast of here, located in the cave in the hills. Once there, search the cave for a portal to the pocket dimension that conceals the Amber Hill Magi. I will communicate with you through our thoughts, Tashaho. Once you have reached the portal, I will give you your marching orders. High Warlord Kromish. Those Worgen took us for fools. One would think only an idiot would mistake one of their druids in bear form as a real bear. Unfortunately, there are many idiots here at the Forsaken Front. We've already lost a few battalions to organized Worgen bear attacks, yet it is more idiotic than it sounds. Directly east of here, turning toward Hillsbrad, you will find Worgen druids roaming the woods, masquerading as bears. Kill them and make our southern supply line safe again.
For the Horde.
The dimensional portal hums. The portal hums. The Banshee Queen's voice invades your thoughts. Yes, this is it. Now run the ring along the runes of the portal and you should become attuned with the transdimensional travel. The Banshee Queen's words float in your head. You are now ready to use the portal. Be warned, Tashaho. Once you step through, you will appear in another dimension at Amber Hill. There will be 100, perhaps 1,000 Magi waiting to kill you. You must persevere and kill all in your path. The dimensional portal hums. Banshee's Queen voice invades your thoughts. Excellent work, Tashaho. Now to eject them into our waiting cans. Sylvanas speaks directly through you. You must find the being responsible for keeping the dimensional pocket active. Likely that fool Alteric. Search the compound for him. Should you find him, you do what you must to stop him from channeling his magic. He is undoubtedly protected by a powerful arcane shield and will send minions of arcane energy after you. Defeat the minions while they are near him to unleash the energies. No mage can handle that much power.
It's too far away.
Minions, restore the interloper. The shield must not come down. I might have to turn that off. You will not succeed, monster. The heck? We will never give up. The armies of the Alliance will march upon your bones. Lordaeron belongs to the Alliance. You only delay the inevitable.
Still recharging.
The power is too much. I cannot hold it much longer. The dimensional barrier is broken. Take them now. For the Banshee Queen! Rise, Magi. Be reborn as Forsaken.
Speak, friend.
I only hope that we don't end up getting beat down by inconspicuous birds, cats, trees, next, or seals. Can you imagine it?
Strength.
What joy is there in this curse?
Had I not witnessed what you did with my own eyes, I would not have believed it, Tashaho. Now, with the Amber Mill Magi on our side, there is but one thing left to do before we would take Gilnaris and send those Alliance dogs running for Stormwind.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
The hour of victory approaches, Tashaho. Godfrey has devised a plan to decimate our enemies. I am sending you into the field with him and his men to bring the rebel insurgents to their knees and seal the fate of the Alliance filth encroaching upon our lands. Our final march begins when you are ready.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Where is everybody? Where are the quests? What happened to the quest? Did I... What is...
What is it?
what?
I've no time for games.
It would be nice to know I have to go all the way back up there. Whoa, what the? I'm losing my mind. Can't keep my thoughts together. Our enemies are becoming smarter, adapting to our tactics. Recently, an attack was made upon Prywood Village, southwest of here. Our troops accompanying the town were decimated, of course, but what made the attack especially interesting was a radical composition of the attacking force. No humans were used. Walden laughs. Rightfully, they fear being reanimated as Forsaken. Let us teach the non-humans a lesson in fear. Together we will show them what happens when corpses that we cannot use. Our forces in Briarwood were recently taken by way of sneak attack. 7 Legion managed to infiltrate the town with their scouts, unfortunately decimating our troops. The Dark Lady was tasked with us with the rescue mission. We will find survivors to get them out of Briarwood safety. If any soldiers live, they are likely worthless, but we do as the Dark Lady commands. Let us get this nonsense over with, Tashaho. Briarwood is directly southwest of the Forsaken front. Lord Godfrey. The attacks against our front are a distraction. With our attention towards the Worgen onslaught, the Alliance has managed to take Briarwood Village from our companion's forces. Godfrey hands you a bundle of torches. It must be purged. With these torches, we will burn Briarwood Village to the ground, leaving only ashes for the enemy to hide. Let us not waste another minute. Briarwood Village is located southwest of the Forsaken front. Lead us there, Tashaho. They should have burned my damn corpse. They struck from the shadows. We didn't stand a chance. He died in battle. Bow your heads. I thought I was done for. Cowards don't get to return home. They struck from the shadows. Worthless maggot. This is undoubtedly Godfrey's fault. Reduce the ashes. Soon nothing will be left of Ganaris or the Worgen taint. Are they all dead? Cowards don't get to return home. I am more than Forsaken, more than a man. I am something new, something else.
I need to get closer. too far away.
I am slightly unhinged. I am not taking well to this condition.
I'm out of range.
I thought I was done for. Worthless maggot. What happened here today is between us. Say a word to anyone and you will find yourself in a corpse pit next to these poor fools. I suspect we see fewer humans at the battlefront. The risk of these towers is too great. Through fire, we purge this land of its impurities. Some people only want to watch the world burn, others want to be the ones responsible for burning it. The part of me that was Ganalian died at Tempest Reach. Only vengeance remains, Tashaho. To that end, we will work to do so. Spare me your pointless queries. The Alliance reinforcements have established a foothold in the southwest region of Silver Pine called the 7th Legion Base. Our primary goal at the base camp is to sow discord amongst the troops. This is a lightning-fast assault mission to kill their field commander, General Marstone. His death won't stop the Alliance advance, but it will certainly soften their ranks. While destroying Pyro will seem certainly garner us an advantage over the Alliance upon the field of battle, our true purpose here is to leave them crippled. Southwest of here, near the Greymane Wall, lies the 7th Legion base camp. We must search the base camp for battle plans. With the 7th Legion battle plans, we will be able to pinpoint all Alliance troop advancement into Pine Forest.
I can't cast it.
Never did I dream that our king would betray us as he did. Did think he had been a working in secret while he ruled us. Sickening.
I need to target something first. Spell isn't ready.
Search every filthy dwarven corpse. Walden flips through the battle plan. Looks like the reinforcements from the ships in Gilneas are marching soon. Crowley and Bloodfang has set up encampment to the southeast of the Gilneas Liberation Front. For pity's sake, Ashbury, cover yourself. Your legs' bones are popping out. I did not bring this wretched abomination upon myself. Godfrey, it was a gift, remember? Now calmly enjoy the gift and shut up. The rest of the Alliance fleet will arrive shortly, only to find their base camp decimated. Now for the second and most important part of our battle plan. Lorna Crowley, daughter of Lord Darius Crowley, is currently at the Gilneas Liberation Front camp, located near the Greymane Wall to the southeast. Our primary mission is to infiltrate the camp and capture her alive. The Dark Lady believes that she will be able to use Lorna as a bargaining chip against Crowley. I say we must kill her and bring her as Forsaken, but we must do as the Dark Lady commands. We must hurry before the rest of the Alliance forces arrive. Rage is the only emotion I have left. So the Magic Queen has sent assassins. Lorna, is that how you greet old friends? Godfrey, so the rumors are true. You would betray your kingdom out of spite. My kingdom is no more. Your father and the Grey Man saw to that. No, Ganaeus died when they allowed murderous beasts to reign free, unchecked. Now lay down your arms and surrender. We are not here to kill you, not yet. Ha! You will have to kill me. Die. Quickly, we must head back to the Forsaken front before we get discovered.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter
You have done it.
anyone who
Finally, something is in
stands our
place.
way.
Should Crowley not accept our terms, his daughter will be turned.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Our enemies clash across the battlefield. Crowley and his forces are losing ground, and they do not know yet that the fate of Lord Crowley. We will meet with Crowley and his compatriots at Minfield and will present them the terms of their surrender. They will either accept or we will kill them all and leave their cities in dust. As my most trusted soldier, you are to stand by my side during this exchange. Tell me when you are prepared to leave. Onward, Tashaho. We will beat back the Alliance dogs and secure Lordaeron for the Forsaken, for the Horde. Lay down your arms and surrender. I will leave your cities in dust and your lives in ruin. Look at them, Tashaho. They scurry like rats venturing headlong to their doom. Surely Crowley and Bloodfang can see the futility in this. To Greymane Wall, we will force their hand. Crowley, your forces have fallen before my mighty army. You have lost. It is not over, Sylvanas. Not yet. You fervently throw away the lives of your people while your own king sits atop his throne of lies, nearly lifting a finger to help. If Ghanea is worth the lives that have been lost, the lives that will be lost, you cannot win. We will die trying. And your daughter, you could have saved her, but you offered her your blood, yet you did not. Why? Lorna, what? Where is she? What have you done to her? Nothing. Yet. I now present you a choice that I was never given. I offer you the life of Lorna for your unconditional surrender. Choose your words, next words wisely, Crowley. Deny me, and she will serve me in undeath forever. Bring her, Godfried. Godfried, you decrepit maggot. Hello, old friend. Lorna, release her. I will sound the retreat. You can't be serious, Crowley. You miserable bastard. Release her, Godfried. Of course, mistress. Now leave her, Crowley, and never return. Lordaeron belongs to the Forsaken. Forgive me, daughter. Soldiers of the Horde, we are now victorious. Lordaeron is... That's something that should have been done a long time ago, you filthy animal. What have you done, Godfried? Ganaeus belongs to me, and so soon will the rest of Lordaeron. Now, join your mistress in death. Fall back, brothers, to Shadowfang. This land will quiver and shake in the wake of our destruction. Fix her. Fix her! We are bound to her, sisters. It will destroy us, sister. It is our sacred duty. The pact was sealed, the bargain made. Then let it be done. I saw only darkness. And as I drifted towards nothingness, a brilliant light appeared, then another, and another. My dear Valkar. I know now, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that the Valkar are our future.
What joy is there in this curse?
Lady Sylvanas when winter grimaces in pain. This is not over. Godfrey and his treacherous allies will pay for what they have done, as well as the remaining forces occupying Lordaeron. Our work has only begun.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who
The war has
stands
taken its
in
toll
our
on us
way.
as a people. We have lost much to secure our place as the rightful rulers of Lordaeron. And though the moment is won, the battle continues to rage in other parts of the Eastern Kingdoms. I must return to the Undercity to recuperate. I want to go to Hillsbrad footholds in my stead, Tashaho. As my most trusted soldier, you will lead our forces to absolute domination against our enemies in Hillsbrad. Report to High Executor Darthala at South Point Blockade to the east. I executed their last
I am
Artha.
forsaken. Watch your back.
News of your conquest in Silver Pine emboldens us, Tashaho. We are prepared to fight at your command and beat back the last remaining vestiges of humanity in Hillsbrad.
Victory for Sylvanas.
I am wondering when reinforcements would show up. Suit up, Tashaho. It's time to dispense some justice.
Trust no one.
Come in here, dear girl. Have a cigar. You're far too far and fly high as a ranking officer of the Forsaken. Yes, indeed, this is the good life, and you're going to live it. I want you to take these orders and dispense them to the lowly scrubs that came along looking for work, who you give what is to Wooly at your discretion. When you're ready, mount up on my trusty skeletal steed, so they don't miss you, and start living the life, which means you just stand there and wait.
Beware, our enemies abound.
What now? Our time will come.
Alright, I think... Yeah, I think this is a good spot to call it for the night. To whoever watched, thank you very much. For the Dawn Fury, for the Horde, for Azeroth.